strange in the neighborhood. Who gonna call Ghostbusters? Ah, yes, I love that song. Yes, Ghostbusters. A great, Halloween classic, So this movie is basically about these three scientists, Peter, Ray and Egon, who are played by Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, and there's like this other guy who like comes to join them as well, who's Ernie Hudson, and he's not credited on here though. This Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver. So so this movie is basically about they those three guys and also Ernie Hudson's character. They become a group called the Ghostbusters. The Ernie Hudson's character joins them later. I can't remember what the character's name is though. He's always one of the more forgettable ones. They have a group, and basically like a lot of people don't believe them, and this guy Walter Peck wants to like shut them down and thinks that they're just starting like hallucinations and stuff, and there's no actual ghosts. And what's interesting about this, like Rick knows that Dan Aykroyd, who's Ray in this, he also wrote it, and he actually has autism, and like Ghostbusters was made like because of his obsession with ghosts as a kid, and and really I think this movie's great. I mean, it's over 30 years old. I mean, and the effects, the practical effects on like the Zool like monster and stuff, or like ghosts and stuff, like it looks fantastic, and still holds up really well, and shows practical effects are just great, and look much more real than CGI. And of course the comedy in this is hilarious as well, which should be expected since we have comedy legends in this like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis and Rick Moranis, who's Lewis in this, who's not one of the Ghostbusters though. He's just like a guy who wants to get with like Sigourney Weaver's character Dana Barrett, who Peter Venkman, Bill Murray, he wants to get with too. And one scene that was really funny was at the beginning when Peter is like doing this thing where basically you have to like guess what shape is on the card, and if you get it wrong you get like zapped, and basically whenever there's like a guy and a woman there, and whenever the guy he always zaps him and says that it was wrong, even if he was actually right, and he always tells the woman that what she said was right, even when she was usually wrong. I thought that was just so funny. And I know, even though you like to think of like Walter Peck as being like the bad guy and wants to shut them down, but really, a lot of people have said like he might actually be kind of the good guy. I mean, if this happened in like real life, you wouldn't really believe that there were ghosts, would you? I mean, he's kind of in the right. There's the famous line where basically Ray calls him like dickless, and then there's this, is this true? And Peter says, yes, this is true, this man has no dick. That's a brilliant scene. And of course the iconic theme song by Ray Parker Jr., I think is his name. That song is fantastic. I mean, I cannot stand the Fall Out Boy version from like the 2016 female film. You know, I mean, I hate how he's in that one, the Fall Out Boy version. He's like, "Oh, you gotta go, Ghostbuster." Yeah, that's not the right thing. Like, what makes this the song in this one sound so great is like how, you know, casual he sings it, like, "Who you gonna call? Ghostbuster." Yeah, and it has such a great beat, and you know, it's a classic film. I mean, I like the sequel as well. The sequel, the second one in here, has like two of the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon episodes, and it's funny, there were two completely unrelated cartoons in the 80s that were called Ghostbusters. One was called Ghostbusters, and the one based off this movie was called The Real Ghostbusters. The other one was based off some live action TV show about, you know, these guys and a gorilla solving like busting ghosts. Yeah, and it's really quite scary as well. I mean, it's a comedy and it has funny moments, but it's a really great, you know, film for a Halloween season, like, you know, now. And the sequel's good, very good as well. So yeah, it's a great film, highly recommend it, and bye.